your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Rick Tillery.
I'm Trish Close. Thanks for joining us tonight. Dozens of police officers in Medford are taking to the streets tonight to talk to the community.
It's called Operation C.A.R.E. Those officers want to know what worries people in their town. News 10's Whitney Clark joins us live from Medford with tonight's top story at 6.
Evening, Rick and Trish. Spread out through the community here near Jefferson Elementary in Medford, there are about 45 police officers, fire crews, even city council people going door to door. Police say it's a way for them to interact with community members and hear firsthand about what worries them in their town. This is the 8th time they've done Operation C.A.R.E. Today I went out to the neighborhood that went through the same thing just a few months ago. Back in November, police knocked on doors near Tripp Street in Medford, asking the community what they worried about. Just knowing the officers care was enough to make Crystal Ann Knobloch feel safe.
It's nice that they're coming around asking questions of how they can improve things. It's nice to know that they care and they're trying to improve the situation.
6 months later, some say they feel not much has changed. The people who live here say they still see drug activity and more recently graffiti. Olivia Cortez has lived here for 15 years and says crime seems to be getting worse.
We had our battery stolen out of one of our vehicles here and broken into one of our other vehicles, so there's obviously stuff going on around here.
It's also the same area where William Huey Huson's cab was found. Huson was murdered after picking up a fare at a downtown bar. His body was found in Central Point. While Medford police still investigating that murder, officers say there hasn't been a huge spike in crime. There may be people reporting it more.
We want to know what those folks are seeing. There's nobody better at knowing what's going on in those neighborhoods than the people that live there.
Something that has changed in Cortez's neighborhood, an increase in patrols.
There's more police around the area, especially during the weekends where there's more activity going on. But as far as that, I mean, we still are concerned about our safety. It really hasn't changed so much.
Police still working on improving neighborhoods like this one. One thing that won't change, their operation to C.A.R.E. This is a copy of the survey that police are going to be handing out to nearly 200 homes here in this neighborhood in South Medford. Now, it doesn't just cover crime. They're going to be asking people about everything from speeding in their neighborhood, street repairs, and even street lights. Now, police say they, if you do make a complaint or have any questions in your community, it could take a few months for those questions to be handled, and others may require some other long-term projects. Covering your news live in Medford, Whitney Clark, News 10.